2026 Indiana DMV Air Brakes Class B Test 225 questions and complete answers. Question 1. Truck tractors with air brakes built on or after March 1, 1997 must have Option A, an anti-lock braking system ABS. Option B, Bluetooth. Option C, GPS. Option D, a rear backup camera. The correct answer is option A, an anti-lock braking system ABS. Explanation. Truck tractors with air brakes built on or after March 1, 1997 must be equipped with anti-lock braking systems ABS. Question 2. When inspecting your brakes, a slack adjuster should move blank from where it is attached to the push rod. Option A, at least 3 inches. Option B, more than 2 inches. Option C, up to 5 inches. Option D, no more than 1 inch. The correct answer is option D, no more than 1 inch. Explanation. Check each slack adjuster after setting wheel chocks and disengaging the parking brake. Pull the slack adjusters to make sure they do not move more than about 1 inch from where the push rod is attached. If they move more than 1 inch, they may be out of adjustment and will need to be fixed. Question 3. Water and compressor oil are usually found in the compressed air within an air brake system. Water and compressor oil. Option A, are necessary for the proper function of the air brake system. Option B, should be added to flow. Option C, should be removed regularly. Option D, are not concerns. The correct answer is option C, should be removed regularly. Explanation. Compressed air in an air brake system usually contains a certain amount of water and compressor oil. The water and oil can damage the brakes if left to accumulate in the system. Manually operated air tank drains must be opened daily to remove this buildup. Question 4. What is removed when an air tank is drained? Option A, ammonia. Option B, water and oil. Option C, wood. Option D, chlorine. The correct answer is option B, water and oil. Explanation. In an air brake system, the air storage tanks are equipped with drains to allow water and compressor oil to be removed. The water and oil can damage the brakes if left to accumulate in the system. Question 5. To stop a vehicle using air brakes. Option A, the brake pedal should be pressed. Option B, the brake pedal should be lifted. Option C, the brake knob should be pulled out. Option D, the brake knob should be pushed in. The correct answer is option A, the brake pedal should be pressed. Explanation. To stop normally in a vehicle with air brakes, press down the brake pedal. Question 6. A dual air brake system. Option A, has a single air brake system, but uses 2 sets of controls. Option B, has 1 air brake system for each side of the truck. Option C, has 2 brakes for each wheel. Option D, has 2 separate air brake systems, but uses a single set of controls. The correct answer is option D, has 2 separate air brake systems, but uses a single set of controls. Explanation. A dual air brake system has 2 separate air brake systems that use a single set of brake controls. One system typically operates the regular brakes on the rear axle or axles. The other system operates the regular brakes on the front axle. Question 7. Air tank drains. Option A, allow rainwater to enter the tanks. Option B, are used to drain water and oil from the air tanks. Option C, should never be opened. Option D, must remain open while driving. The correct answer is option B, are used to drain water and oil from the air tanks. Explanation. Compressed air in an air brake system usually contains a certain amount of water and compressor oil. The water and oil can damage the brakes if left to accumulate in the system. Manually operated air tank drains must be opened daily to remove this buildup. Question 8. Brake fading is caused when? Option A, brakes overheat. Option B, brakes are not used often enough. Option C, brakes are too cold. Option D, brakes are wet. The correct answer is option A, brakes overheat. Explanation. Using the brakes excessively will cause them to overheat, making them less effective. This is referred to as fading. Question 9. A tank endorsement is option A, only required when transporting gases. Option B, only required when transporting liquids. Option C, required to transport both liquids and gases. Option D, optional when transporting hazardous materials. The correct answer is option C, required to transport both liquids and gases. Explanation. Subject to certain conditions, a tank endorsement is required to operate a tank vehicle that is used to haul either liquids or gases. Question 10. On a truck with air brakes, the braking system's air compressor. Option A, pumps air into the air storage tanks. Option B, fills the tires. Option C, moves air to the back of the truck. Option D, cleans the brakes. The correct answer is option A, pumps air into the air storage tanks. Explanation. In an air brake system, the air compressor pumps air into the air storage tanks. The air compressor is controlled by the air compressor governor. Question 11. An air brake equipped vehicle traveling at a speed of 55 miles per hour under ideal driving conditions will need approximately blank to come to a complete stop. Option A, 100 feet. Option B, 250 feet. Option C, 300 feet. Option D, 450 feet. The correct answer is option D, 450 feet. Explanation. The vehicle's total stopping distance is made up of perception distance, reaction distance, brake lag distance, and braking distance. With all of these factors included, an air brake equipped vehicle traveling at a speed of 55 miles per hour under ideal driving conditions will need approximately 450 feet to come to a complete stop. Question 12. To ensure normal stopping power, drivers of vehicles equipped with a front brake limiting valve should: Option A, set the control to the off position. Option B, set the control to normal. Option C, set the control to neutral. Option D, keep the control at the halfway mark. The correct answer is option B, set the control to normal. Explanation. Some pre-1975 vehicles have a front brake limiting valve which has normal and slippery settings. The idea behind these valves was to limit the air pressure available to the front brakes when driving on slippery surfaces and thereby reduce the danger of a front wheel skid. Studies have found that this is not actually a concern, so if your vehicle has a front brake limiting valve, leave it in the normal position. Question 13. During a static leakage test, the maximum leakage rate for a double combination vehicle is: Option A, 3 psi in 1 minute. Option B, 6 psi in 1 minute. Option C, 8 psi in 1 minute. Option D, 4 psi in 1 minute. The correct answer is option 3 psi in 1 minute. Explanation. When performing a static leakage test on a double combination vehicle with air brakes, the leakage rate should be no more than 3 psi in 1 minute. If air leaks from the air brake system at a quicker rate, the vehicle should not be driven because something likely needs to be repaired. Question 14. To stop in a vehicle that uses air brakes, the driver should: Option A, pull the air brake lever. Option B, engage the brake lever. Option C, push the brake pedal down. Option D, pull the brake pedal up. The correct answer is option C, push the brake pedal down. Explanation. To make a normal stop in a vehicle with air brakes, push the brake pedal down. The harder the pedal is pressed, the more air pressure is released. Question 15. To use the stab braking method in an emergency situation, you should: Option A, apply the brakes completely until the wheels lock up, release the brakes until the wheels start rolling, then repeat the process. Option B, apply the brakes about halfway, but keep the wheels rolling. Option C, fully apply the brakes, let the wheels lock up, and hold the brake pedal down, keeping the wheels locked until the vehicle stops. Option D, apply the emergency brake. The correct answer is option A. Apply the brakes completely until the wheels lock up, release the brakes until the wheels start rolling, then repeat the process. Explanation. The stab braking method for emergency stops involves fully applying the brakes until they lock up. The brakes are then released until the wheels start rolling, then the process is repeated. Question 16. Pressing and releasing a brake pedal unnecessarily can: Option A, release air faster than it can be replaced. Option B, add more air to the braking system. Option C, make the brake pedal more sensitive. Option D, create a loud noise. The correct answer is option A. Release air faster than it can be replaced. Explanation. In an air brake system, pressing and releasing the brake pedal unnecessarily can release air from the braking system faster than the compressor can replace it. Question 17. The application pressure gauge. Option A shows how much air pressure is being applied to the brakes. Option B shows the temperature of air being used in the braking system. Option C shows the pressure of the air coming from the compressor. Option D shows the number of times the brakes have been used. The correct answer is option A. Shows how much air pressure is being applied to the brakes. Explanation. In an air brake system, the application pressure gauge shows how much air pressure is being applied to the brakes. Not all vehicles with an air brake system have this gauge. Question 18. Truck tractors with air brakes that were built on or after March 1, 1997 are equipped with Option A, an extra set of brakes. Option B, voice-activated brakes. Option C, cruise control. Option D, anti-lock braking systems ABS. The correct answer is option D. Anti-lock braking systems ABS. Explanation. Truck tractors with air brakes that were manufactured on or after March 1, 1997 are required to be equipped with anti-lock braking systems ABS. ABS is required in any other type of vehicle with air brakes that was manufactured on or after March 1, 1998. Question 19. During a walk-around inspection, ensure there are no cracks on the brake drums that are more than blank of the width of the friction area. Option A, 1/2. Option B, 1/4. Option C, 1/3. Option D, 1/10. The correct answer is option A, 1/2. Explanation. Before beginning a trip, it is important to check the brake drums during your walk-around inspection. It is unsafe to drive if any brake drum has a crack more than 1/2 of the width of the friction area. Question 20. The emergency brake system uses Option A, only parts of the parking brake system. Option B, only parts of the service brake system. Option C, parts of both the parking and service brake systems. Option D, only parts unique to the emergency brake system. The correct answer is option C. Parts of both the parking and service brake systems. Explanation. In an air brake system there are 3 different braking systems: a service brake system, a parking brake system, and an emergency brake system. The emergency brake system uses parts of both the parking and service brake systems. Question 21. The parking brake should be Option A, used whenever you park the vehicle. Option B, used while driving. Option C, set when driving in bad weather. Option D, used to stop the vehicle in normal driving. The correct answer is option A, used whenever you park the vehicle. Explanation. The parking brake should be applied every time you park your vehicle. Question 22. If the air pressure warning light comes on, you should Option A, continue driving normally. Option B, activate your hazard lights and continue driving. Option C, call the local law enforcement agency. Option D, safely exit the roadway and stop. The correct answer is option D, safely exit the roadway and stop. Explanation. If the air pressure warning light or buzzer comes on while you are driving, you should immediately stop and safely park the vehicle. This warning signal indicates that there is a problem in the air brake system that needs to be fixed. Question 23. Before driving a vehicle with air brakes, you should ensure that the spring brakes come on automatically when Option A, air pressure falls below 45 psi. Option B, driving downhill. Option C, air pressure falls below 20 psi. Option D, driving uphill. The correct answer is option A, air pressure falls below 45 psi. Explanation. Before driving a vehicle with air brakes, you should ensure that the spring brakes come on automatically when air tank pressure falls to a level between 20 and 45 psi. You can do this by chocking the wheels and releasing air from the braking system by stepping on and off the brake pedal. Once the pressure drops to an unsafe level, the parking brake valve should pop out and spring brakes should come on. Question 24. If the low pressure warning light comes on while you are driving. Option A. Braking will only be possible if there is still enough air in the tanks. Option B. You can apply the brakes 14 times before the air in the system runs out. Option C. You should continue to drive normally and check the brake system when it is convenient. Option D. You should stay at least 100 feet away from other vehicles. The correct answer is option A. Braking will only be possible if there is still enough air in the tanks. Explanation. When driving a vehicle with air brakes, if the low air pressure warning light comes on, it is important for you to stop and safely park your vehicle as soon as possible. There may be a leak in the system. Controlled braking will remain possible only as long as there is enough air left in the tanks. Question 25. If a vehicle has air brakes, the air compressor drive belt should be checked before each drive. In what condition should the belt be? Option A. Loose. Option B. Tight. Option C. Cracked. Option D. Bumpy. The correct answer is option B. Tight. Explanation. When inspecting a vehicle with air brakes that has a belt-driven air compressor, you should check the condition and tightness of the belt. It should be in good condition.